entertain us to entertain you.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Entertain Us Podcast, episode 3. Well, this episode should be a little bit better, some action-packed stuff, and we're not going to bore you guys with like any headlines this time. We'll leave them to the end if we get any chance, but I got a lot of stuff in the dock for today, so we'll probably be busy. Ethan Klein did it again. Well, more than that later. We'll get into some conspiracy theories. One of my favorites, actually, it's the simulation theory. I want to talk a little bit about that because it's always been a fascination of mine. We're going to do our surprise watch and react segment where me and Ayse are just going to show each other videos, and hopefully we haven't seen them before, just try to wow each other. The last couple of times we did this, well, we didn't really see too many on the second podcast, but the first podcast, we already seen the videos because we did it once already. So yeah. This time it should be a little bit better. Just see more reactions from us. We're gonna do a segment me and Ayse like to call "What's the Tea?" Oh no, you and this is gonna be some drama about MrBeast, Blake Lively, and talk about Tana Mongeau. Mojo. We're gonna talk about Tana Mongeau. And we'll talk a little bit about Ben and J-Lo's divorce, what the internet likes to call Benifer. Now, mind you, I am only doing this because it's a meme to me. I really think that my thumbnail picture is really funny, and I really wanted to put it on there. So we have to at least talk about it a little bit. And we'll just quickly, skimmingly brief through it. I'm sure it's not a big topic, but that is basically all Ben's been to me is just a meme. So yeah, welcome back to the third episode of the Entertain Us podcast, where we entertain us to entertain you. So I'm Ayse, and this is my husband Matt, and we'll be diving into today's episode, so let's jump into it. Yeah, well, after Ben and J-Lo's, we'll go into another segment I like to call Dark Comedy Topics. And then this one's going to focus on embarrassing experiences that I found on the internet. And I made a little rating tier list so we can rate the highest, the most embarrassing to least embarrassing things. I just think that'd be a little bit interesting to do. And basically, if you have any time, we'll go into headline articles. But I can always just save that for another episode. Mm-hmm. But as you can see, the doc's pretty full of stuff. Yeah. So the first thing me and Ayse are going to do, we figured that we would just change up some things, and we'll start off with the watch and surprise and react segment. We'll just watch some videos first. Now, these are just random videos that Matt and I found while browsing on the internet, like Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, shorts. So the ones that he's picked, I haven't seen yet, and the ones that I've picked, he hasn't seen yet. Yeah, so, and hopefully you guys haven't seen them either, most of you guys. Yeah, and even if you have, it'll be fun to have a conversation about it if you guys want to. Feel free to always leave a comment down in the comment section below. Always happy to chat with you guys and say hi. And let me know of good sources for videos and stuff, because my algorithm on YouTube sucks, and Reddit, I'm trying to get it better. I can never find good videos. I would like to see videos, and I don't like watching short videos, so I don't skim through that stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you guys know any good video sources, let me know, just so some. Yeah, by the end of this episode, you'll see what kind of videos I find funny and stuff like that and are interested in. And you can always leave it in the comments section below. And what we've done since the last episode is we created our own Reddit community. Mm-hmm. So we'll link that in the description below. But anything to do with the Entertain Us podcast, whether you guys want to have a conversation, have some goofs and gaffs, or just whatever you want to feel like posting, feel free to visit our Reddit community and leave a comment, leave a post, whatever you feel like. And if you haven't already, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, because these episodes come out every Sunday. So and during the week I like to make the shorts. Mm-hmm. And I'm off work right now because I hurt my foot. I've said that a couple of times, but what I did was I rolled my foot at work, and I broke my metatarsal bone, which is like the bone that goes from your pinky to like the back of your foot. So anyways, I've been off work for like a month, like 6 weeks now. And I just got checked out, and basically they gave me the okay. I'm gonna get checked out another 6 weeks, but I'll be going back to work, and but we're still gonna get these episodes out every Sunday. It's just gonna be a little bit more tighter for us. It's more easier for me right now because that's basically all I get to do is just work on this. I've been having real fun like doing this and making the short videos and that.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot better at it, and I hope you guys enjoy them.
I'm really proud of you, baby.
Oh, thanks, honey. Yeah, if you look at the short videos from the first episode, and then short videos from like the second episode towards the end, like there's a big change. Like I'm getting my my feel for the short video because I don't watch short videos, and Ayse is actually having to help me like tweak some stuff out.
Sometimes, like here and there, I don't really touch the shorts that much. Like I leave that all to Matt. So
she used to do that a lot with the GetnGiveCrafts. She'll do like the short videos, and they would get so many views. Like, oh my god!
No, you're too kind.
No, they were hitting over the thousands.
Oh gosh, no, I had like maybe one or two that were like that, but thank you. Yeah, I've kind of slowed down on the GetnGiveCrafts like social media since
just because she's
getting pregnant.
Right
Yeah, you know it's getting harder and harder. Like I'm in the last 7 weeks now, and I just find myself like tired all the time and always running out of breath. Like just getting comfortable.
Well, you're breathing for two
challenging. Yeah, like getting in a comfortable position is really hard.
Yeah.
Sleeping at night is hard too. I don't know. I want to get back into painting and making art, but I think it's gonna have to wait until the baby's here. I've been crocheting baby booties though. I'll share that with you guys once they're done and ready. But
yeah, it's nice to see her getting something like productive and creative again.
Yeah, I have to thank my mom-in-law because she sent me a picture. She's like, Ayse, can you make this for Marcus? And I was like, of course I can.
Yeah, so, she crocheted like blankets and stuff like in the past.
Yeah, like blankets, scarves.
A huge blanket. Then you crocheted another blanket for Marcus.
I did, yeah. I made like a nice and fluffy one for him.
Yeah.
So I've always enjoyed like crocheting, like crafting in general, knitting too. It's something I picked up as a young girl, so I don't know. It's a good way to pass the time.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna start off with a surprise and watch and react segment.
It's been so much easier editing with the earbud in our ears.
So So I actually want to talk about this real quick.
Oh, the glow up one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you guys haven't yet, like I've been making the short videos that we were talking about, and here's one of them. Here's like the last one I did and I posted for today.
I feel a little bit bad about my reaction. You guys will see it in a minute. I didn't mean to be mean.
I thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
I'm trying to refreshing this so you can start from the beginning again.
The Glow Up Challenge.
This challenge features before and after comparisons, often involving beauty or fitness challenges. So basically, like someone with a gut, the after pictures with the six-pack or something from working out.
So that's before. There's the glow up. Which is beautiful, by the way. Well, the glow up, oh, here's a dude. We'll see what his glow up looks like.
Hair transformation.
What's with the bro music? The beta male
I meant
music.
to say Sigma male.
Sorry,
Beta was so much
that wig
funnier.
didn't do it for me.
Yeah, I feel bad about that. I'm sorry.
React like that. I'm sorry.
I'm not cutting this out.
Yeah, the wig really didn't do it for me.
Yeah, so that was our last video. The only thing, like when I was doing the edit and that, the music didn't seem that loud, but after I put it on YouTube, it seemed a little bit louder. So I'm just still tweaking my my stuff, but next time I'll make sure that hopefully like the music's not too loud for you guys. But yeah, check out our shorts and give them a like. Like one thing I noticed by putting shorts down, the first day that I did like a whole bunch of shorts and I just put them all onto the website, like not the website, but I put them all onto YouTube right away. And I noticed that with the algorithm, they weren't showing them. Like most of them don't even have any views. There was only one of them, the one where the kid is like trying to rob the store. That one got like 1,000 views.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so there's if you guys do shorts and that, there is like an algorithm, and just post consistently. Like to me, I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm guessing it's like every 24 hours or something. Like if you do anything sooner between that, it's not gonna like pop out for you.
Yeah, I've been researching just from like other YouTubers and like what they recommend, and they've definitely been saying like consistently posting at least one video a day is better than just spamming the system, because I don't know, the algorithm just doesn't like it. So
what I did was like I had a few ready and I just scheduled them. You could just schedule them to go out. So I was like, okay, go out this time, this day, this time at that day, and hopefully that works better.
Well, let us know what you think.
Alright, so this first video, this was like the first video that I found, and I thought it was interesting.
So finally, let's get into our video.
Yeah, so this first video, like, I don't know if this is real or deepfake. Like, to me, I honestly think this is a deepfake. I want to see what Ayse feels about it and see what her take is on it. Okay, there it is.
So we have an account on Facebook as well, so we'll leave a link to that too. For those of you that are that like to use Facebook more, you can check it out.
So this got some like eerie music. So apparently that's a mermaid that like washed up on shore.
Fake. I don't believe it.
Yeah, like I've been trying to like watch it. If you see the guy with the phone in his hand, he goes and he touches the tail. But like, where did the phone go? Like, you don't notice where the phone went? I think that's like totally AI. Because I've been trying to study this video and see like what's up with it.
Okay.
So see how it's like his phone disappeared and now he's like touching it.
It's like he phases into it or something. Like, you know, in video games when you clip through something. Yeah.
But this is what I was talking about in the first episode, that like AI, like they're coming out with these deep fakes and that, and they're making like things seem real.
Yeah.
And it's making people think that they're real. Because I've seen like multiple people like posting this video, and you guys probably seen it too in the shorts. I don't know what that means. It's probably it's Spanish or something.
It says Existen las Serenas. So
I think it's Spanish
just from
or something.
the very little I know.
So anyways, that was that video.
That was interesting. I definitely don't think it's real. First off, it looks like either AI generated or like a deep fake, like you said, because that hand was like clipping through it. Yeah. Interesting.
So I'll watch one more and then I'll let Ayse show a video. I got tons of videos. I found so many damn videos. But this one was pretty, this was like satisfying and dangerous at the same time. I would not advise doing this, but this is burning cottonwood. Cottonwood's like something that grows like on the grass, and we can look it up in a minute, but this is
cottonwood?
Yeah, cottonwood. And
this is from the Reddit thread called Interesting AF.
I got deleted.
Oh no. Oh. Someone deleted it. Okay.
See if I can find it. Yeah, I found it.
I've seen those kinds of videos before. Yeah, it's really satisfying.
No, this ain't it. This ain't it. Cottonwood tree. It was on the ground.
That's
this
on the
one.
ground.
It was very long though. This is only 21 seconds.
So
that is basically, okay, there we go. Yeah, when you look at it, it does look like
dandelion flute?
Yeah. So this ain't the right video. The one I watched was like the guy did it on the grass, and then it kept going, and it went down the whole sidewalk and then up to the house. It was like a minute or two long.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I definitely advise not doing this.
Yeah, please don't. We don't need to start random fires.
Yeah. There's a reason why that video probably got taken down on Reddit, because
Yeah.
I just kind of like download them or screen record them when I see videos like this, just so I can show them.
Okay. Sounds pretty interesting. And this one was by Ben Snyder. So thanks, Ben, for your video. Why don't you Google what is cottonwood fluff?
So cottonwood fluff occurs when cottonwood trees release their seeds each spring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's basically something that's not stuck to the grass. Like, you might as well just rake it up or use like one of those blowers.
It says each one of those little floofs is a seed. So it reminds me of like the dandelion floof too.
It does. That's what it like looked like to me.
Same, yeah. Alright, I guess it's my turn now. So this is like a Reddit video captioned "Never celebrate too early." So we're gonna check that one out right now. And it's from a Reddit thread, "Watch People Die Inside." So there's the dude, he thought he got the shot in and he starts doing a pose and turns out he missed.
Let's watch that again.
So he's like, yeah.
Oh, because it bounced off the top of it. He's like, whatever, gonna.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you call that? Like, would you you buy into something and then you're just like, no, fuck it.
Yeah, true. So that was my video, and then I guess I'll do
So
another
that was
one.
Lava de Cabdale.
Lava de Cabal. Yeah,
Cabal, okay.
That was the user that posted it on Reddit. So thanks for posting that. I definitely would die a little bit inside too if I celebrated something prematurely and then it didn't work out.
I want to watch this one yet.
I've seen that one before.
Did you?
Yep.
I just thought that like he didn't think it through because he's like showing people how to like open the window, like car windows.
But he opens it.
Yeah, he's showing people like how to steal a car.
No, he's showing you how to safely rescue a kid inside without breaking the
People are going to
glass.
use it to open up a car door.
I see where you're going with it,
Yes.
but I also see what he's trying to do too. Like, you don't want to smash your window to like save your baby and replace the window. So
Make sure you got your keys.
listen, it's not up to me. I don't care.
But people are going to be like trying to steal cars like that.
Yeah, it sounds like a they problem.
I'll just watch real quick to show you guys.
Yeah.
So this cop, me and I are going through a debate right here. So he's showing like how to like open the car door, like window, to get in there without breaking it. If you got like
But
a
there's, like-
baby, like
There's like a baby doll in there, so.
like to me, it's just like you're showing somebody how to like break into a car. You guys get the idea. Can't get into the car.
The tape, it went inside.
Doesn't care.
How do you retrieve that
The
tape?
baby's fake.
But
This whole
that-
thing's fake.
I mean, cool. I know how to open a window now without breaking it.
This one was pretty funny.
I probably don't have the upper strength to do something like that, but
So this one's called Isn't It Past Your Bedtime, Kid?
okay. It's on Reddit Unexpected. Posted by Purple Mia.
No, start that over.
Я тільки не скопсив.
Oh my god!
What happened? He must be using one of those face filter things, baby. Yeah.
Looks like a little kid.
Yeah. Jeez.
We'll see that starting again. It's too late. You have to go to sleep.
Oh my god. Yeah, babe, so like there's like filters now you can do when you're recording yourself and whatnot to put like a different face on you. So I wonder if that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
Either that or he's got a baby face. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
probably. Some people do have like
Yeah.
baby faces.
Okay, so for my next one, this I've labeled it "Girl Downs 30 Drinks at the Bar," and it's another video I found on Reddit. So we'll take a look. And it was on the funny Reddit by RecBeam3. So you'll see.
What? What's she doing? Did she knock all the drinks down?
Yes, she did. So you know one of those like rainbow shots where like you tip one and then one glass falls into another and another.
Okay.
My girl just pushed the whole thing off the shelf. That's how hammered she was. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny. So that's it. That's my video.
You want to do another one? Or?
Sure, I'll do another one.
Yeah.
This one's called First Day at the Job, and I found it on the funny Reddit again. We're going to take a look. It's by Cass Crew Thoms.
So this is really fast, this one.
So this one's literally 3 seconds. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at his tire. His tire's all warped and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
he hit him
just
pretty
T-bone
good.
each other, yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Also, why do you just throw an order like that? Like, if that was me, I'd be ticked.
Yeah, look, you can see all the stuff coming out of the bag.
Yeah, they sound French. I think he says like moi c'est ça.
Yeah, he said, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I've got Thomas's order right now.
Right. Why c'est ça?
See, this is like, you know, like Skip the Dishes or whatever, or like, what's the other one called?
Oh, Uber.
Uber or whatever.
Yeah.
So this guy, like, this is someone's like food in that, and you could see it like fly out of the bag.
Ugh. Oi!
Stop it!
Yeah.
Okay, get me to the end.
It happens.
So you
really
see like the
fast.
burger's there, and there's the drink, it's got the lid popped off and everything.
Yeah.
Good content though.
Ouch.
So this one's for Ayse. This is a awesome putt. These are a bunch of kids at a dorm, it looks like.
It's on the Reddit thread called Made Me Smile, posted by Dear.
Yeah, well, all the
something.
links will it's gonna be in the description.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got rice. What do you got?
It's your first night back at school. What are you up to, him?
Oh, that's the line. Oh, that's not the line. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome. The door monitor is like, what the heck is
I
that
know.
noise? What's going on?
Yeah.
That was funny, babe.
Ayse loves golf, so I've got that one for her.
I do. I'm not the best at it, but I like it. Like, I enjoy it.
So here's testing the strength of a milk package. You probably remember this one, honey. I showed you it.
Yeah.
Some videos I can't help. Like we sit beside each other. I gotta show Ayse things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Grandma, that looks like your grandpa.
That's what I said, Grandpa.
Oh, okay.
And that was on the There Was an Attempt Reddit.
So these ones were scary. This is a carnival ride. People probably have seen this. It's been on the news and stuff like that.
Yeah. I remember hearing about this when it, like, happened. But maybe you guys haven't seen it yet, so.
Yeah, when I seen it, I was like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. This is in Michigan.
Yeah, this is a carnival ride. Dearborn.
Yeah, so the ride was malfunctioning and it couldn't stop, and the whole platform was like rocking. So you've got all these people. Like,
everybody just comes in, like holds it down.
yeah, so the machine doesn't like tip over and hurt these people.
I would not go on a car override ever again. This one was like one of my favorite rides too. This was a fun ride.
Nope, you won't catch me on something.
Oh, and
like
that one too behind it. That's the gravity one.
You won't catch me on that either.
Like back in the day, they let you go like upside down and stuff like that. Like now you have to sit still.
Nah,
It's not fun anymore.
nah. Nope, I'm good. I'll do a merry-go-round. That's pretty
Merry-go-round.
tame for me. Yeah. I won't do any rides like that.
Baxter.
But yeah. The ride eventually slows down because momentum, right? And then the people get off.
Yeah, so I found a different view.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna show me a stupid freak. Oh.
I've got to download some sort of ad blocker because
So this is the other side of the ride.
this is when you see people start to jump on it to weigh it down.
Get me the fuck off of this thing!
Oh, you hear, that's a guy on the ride.
I'm suing somebody!
I'm suing somebody.
Shit, don't let him
This is such an American thing to say.
Oh, fuck, man! Oh,
To
I'm
just-
so sorry! Oh,
God, I'm so
I'm gonna
sorry.
puke, Mom.
I didn't listen to the audio last time.
I don't know if that's actually from there or like if somebody's just voicing it over.
I don't know. Here's another ride got wrong.
On Reddit thread, what could go wrong?
They're all in that truck that's parked there.
Oh
Like,
my
who parks a truck right by
God.
a swing set?
Jeez.
Damn, son.
Ow.
Those are some broken bones there.
Ooh.
One more time. Hey, everybody's hitting it. Oh, shit. No.
Okay, I would want some sort of compensation from that. That's not fun. Ooh.
Of course, it's not fun.
Ooh.
It's metal.
Tired.
Here's a video I called Tripping Balls. No, this one's cool.
It's from Instagram.
Yeah,
it
now
looks
we're
like.
going into Instagram videos. Okay, let me pause this.
And it was posted by Grow with Luigi.
I don't think I can full screen this, so this is like the best you guys are gonna get. So this is AI is replacing LSD dealers.
This one tripped me out.
You seen this part?
Yeah. Look at that. So this is an AI generated video. It morphed into some sort of peacock, but not really. Weird. And then it somehow looks like a clown.
It always does like these. I notice it likes to do like people like flying with like water or fire like underneath their feet.
Yeah. And then it somehow turns into a rocket.
Yeah. Are you seen this one before?
Yeah. I don't want to ruin it for you, sorry.
After I seen this video, I've been trying to find all these other different videos like this.
Yeah. Is that what it's like to be on shrooms?
No, that's more like LSD. Shrooms, like, it's like the walls are like get wavy and things just like, if you look at the table, you know, it doesn't move or anything like that, but
Yeah.
things will start moving and it's really like,
Interesting.
yeah, like it gets wavy. It makes it look like liquid or something like,
Never tried LSD. I don't know
not LSD, like I
anything about it.
don't know what to say with that. Here's another AI one.
And this is by an Instagram account called AI Interesting AF. Therapist, all dreams have meaning, my dreams. Probably don't want the song getting claimed just in case.
They can't hear it.
Yeah. Again, another AI video where things just...
Yeah, see, I like the ones where everything's like transitioned smoothly.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, jeez. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Snow.
See, everybody's always flying.
Yeah.
Is that what AI thinks, that we move around? It's just like flying around with our feet?
Everybody turns into Iron Man.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, two more. And then the last one's just funny.
I don't know. Maybe that link's
Okay,
broken.
so this last one is called Lord of the Raid.
And it's by Techno Snobs.
Got some techno music going.
Instead of Lord of the Rings, it's Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Oh, I love the eye.
Then he turns into lava.
It was that, I don't know his name. Gandalf, that's it. Freaking Gandalf was spinning. That's awesome.
So this one, so you want a Ford.
To go vroom vroom. By
Okay, so-
There Was an Attempt.
This one, the guy's like testing out
It sounds pretty good.
It's fake noise.
That's not the exhaust I'm hearing?
No.
So the noise we're hearing right now inside the Explorer is fake?
Yeah, BMW's been doing that for a while.
Come on, that's not the motor?
It does not sound like that on the outside.
What?
What? Are you serious?
yeah, man, watch.
It's posted by Steed Autos.
I don't think it's the speakers, Frank. I think it's the nasty EcoBoost engine, finely tuned. Do I need to do a flyby with you standing on the side of the road?
So was it?
No, listen to the engine. This is what the engine actually sounds like.
Boost engine, finely tuned. Do I need to do a flyby with you standing on the side of the road?
So it does sound different, right?
Yeah, like the speakers like in the inside making it sound like the... That's pretty much what they're doing with like the
Why?
electric cars.
Yeah.
I think they're doing stuff like that too.
So they're making room sounds.
Yeah, they're
That's
making
funny.
you... It's basically... One comment said, oh, it's just because... Just to make you like not be pissed off that you spent like $60,000 on a car. Like,
Damn.
just to make you feel better as you're driving it.
Jeez. You won't catch me in a BMW. I don't like BMW, personally.
Okay, so I got some more, but what I'm gonna do is I want to show this commercial. There's a commercial one.
Mm-hmm.
I won't show the Karens. I can show the Karens another time.
Okay. So this is by comedian Raj. It says greatest commercial in television history. Oh, I know this one.
Shush.
Okay.
Have you?
Yes. It's not what you think.
Oh, is this French?
Yeah. I think I saw that.
Use condoms.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Oh my god.
Because there's one more. This one I thought was really funny.
Jeez.
It's called Cake the Movie.
That was one patient parent. I know that if that was my parents back in the day.
No! Oh, no.
If you didn't get your act together, they put your act together. Ooh.
Shit, Reddit. Asshole.
Oh, Reddit took it down. Yeah. So maybe that's a lesson. We gotta save these videos so we can watch them.
Oh, it was so
after.
funny. Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay. We found
TikTok, you saved me. Okay, so this guy's like... This guy's watching a movie.
About cake?
Yeah. The onions cake. His pillows cake.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Dan Bam Bam. Dan Bam Bam. Thank you for the video.
Okay, so I had some Karen ones. If you guys want to see some Karen ones, put it in the description and I'll show them next episode. But we should move on. So I wish I had like better videos, but like, you know, like I search all day and like I can't find like good videos. It's really pissing me off.
No, I'm not worried.
There's so many people putting videos out now, like.
Oh yeah, millions a day.
And I'm very like picky with my videos. I like comedy. I like comedy. I like funny videos. So we're gonna do our ad read now.
Yes.
And the last couple of times we did our ad reads, we were just going off the top of our head. This time I made like a script to like say, just to make it flow a lot better. Cue in the music.
And we'll put some shots of our website like while we're going through the ad read first.
Yeah, like we were just going through like our websites and showing that.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna make our ad reads a lot more
Smoother.
faster now.
Yeah.
So you're on the hunt for something truly special and unique? Your search ends here. Welcome to GetnGiveCrafts, where superior service and personalized attention are at the heart of everything we do.
That's right.
You want to say this one, baby? This one's for you.
I am Ayse, the artist behind GetnGiveCrafts, and I'm deeply passionate about creating handcrafted pieces that you'll treasure for years to come. So we're located in the scenic region of Ontario, and GetnGiveCrafts is your go-to destination for exceptionally handmade crafts. So from stunning wall art to custom canvas portraits, each piece is meticulously painted with acrylics tailored to your chosen theme. Whether you're looking to enhance your home's decor or find the perfect gift for someone special, our creations offer a unique touch of artistry and personal flair. Meet the perfect gift? Imagine a custom portrait of a beloved pet who's passed away, a beautiful recreation of cherished photo, or a piece that captures a memorable moment in your life. We also specialize in personalized creations that celebrate significant life events, anniversaries, and any unique theme that you have in mind.
Basically, yeah, like whatever ideas you have, like we'll put it on the canvas for you.
At GetnGiveCrafts, your creative spirit resonates with mine, and I'm thrilled to embark on this journey with you. Dive into a world where imagination meets craftsmanship, and discover why GetnGiveCrafts is your ultimate destination for all things handmade and extraordinary. Explore our collection and start your creative adventure today at GetnGiveCrafts. So the website is getngivecrafts.square.site. That's getngivecrafts.square.site, and right now there's a promo for free shipping. So any orders you make, you won't have to pay shipping for them, whether you're in the US or Canada. So take it up before it lasts.
And if you're not familiar with GetnGiveCrafts, like Ayse has been doing videos since like last year. Like check us out on YouTube at GetnGiveCrafts, and
Thank you.
you gotta see all the videos she's done. Like you guys can get a little idea of like her work and that.
now it's time for Ontario soaps.
Music. Looking for premium handmade cold processed soaps and body care products that won't break the bank? Discover the excellence of Ontario soaps. Because everybody knows that we don't want to be paying like too much into our like products, so we try to keep our costs like as affordable as we can. I'm the owner and artisan behind Ontario Soaps. Nestled in the beautiful region of Ontario, I'm passionate about crafting cold processed soaps and body care products using only the finest ingredients, ensuring you get exceptional quality at affordable prices. Why do I choose cold processed soap making? This method preserves the natural benefits of ingredients, keeping all that glycerin and nutrients from oils and butters, unlike hot processed soaps, which can strip away essential components. And honestly, like I think most hot pressed soaps, like they take the glycerin out of it and they like sell it on their own. Like you can get like bottles of glycerin that when I was making vape juice, I was using the glycerin to make like the vape juice. That's what they use like in vape juice making is like the vegetable glycerin.
Yep, I understand.
That's from the oil in that.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times that people when they're buying their soaps, that glycerin's being taken out of the product before they turn it into soaps. So you're losing all that glycerin. I can assure you that I'm leaving that glycerin in the bars for you. My cold processed soaps retain 100% of the glycerin. Like I was saying, provide a luxurious and nourishing experience that's gentle on your skin. Our soap bars come in a variety of delightful scents, including bamboo and teak, lavender and sandalwood for the soap bars. For those who prefer unscented options, we've got you covered with some hand bars. And if you're looking for something unique, try our body care products featuring sunlit vanilla and a special vanilla scent that captures the warmth of the sun. Or a midnight lavender mix that I made, a special blend of lavenders that's both soothing and refreshing. For beard care, we offer a signature barber's musk scent that I came up with in the laboratory that evokes the nostalgic aroma of old school barbershop hair tonics. All our products contain shea butter and a range of organic ingredients, ensuring you receive the best care for your skin and beard. Plus, I've designed unique soap trays, and I'm working on adding like horizon accent jars with even more exciting decorative creations on the way. And if you guys have any like ideas, like let me know. Like I would love to make more. Thank you for choosing Ontario Soaps. Experience the difference of homemade luxury and join me on this exciting journey. Remember to use code EUZ20 for 20% off of your first purchase at Ontario Soaps. 20% off? I might as well just give you guys the soaps for free. That's EUZ20 for 20% off. Don't miss out.
And the website is ontariosoaps.square.site. So that's where you're going to want to go. ontariosoaps.square.site.
And I also started a YouTube page, which I have a couple of products on there, like a couple of videos if you want to check out. That'd be at Ontario Soaps. And also like for GetnGiveCrafts, like check out like do you have Facebook account?
Yep, I've got a Facebook, but honestly I use Instagram a lot more and YouTube, so feel free to look me up on those sites and
yeah,
be able
just
to see what I've
GetnGiveCrafts
got.
for when you search Instagram. And same thing with
Instagram,
Ontario
YouTube.
Soaps. I don't have any pictures yet on Instagram, but I'm mostly on Facebook if you want to look me up. So that's our sponsors for today. And what should we get on to next?
Well, I guess it was my segment next for What's the Tea?
You want to do What's the Tea? And then
Yes.
we'll do the conspiracy theories after that?
I do.
Right. So let's get into What's the Tea?
Yeah, so I thought of this segment idea. If you're part of like social media or like chronically online like I am, or I have been over the years, you might relate with this next segment. I wanted to cover like any kind of pop culture, social media news that's happening in the YouTube sphere or like around the world. And the very first one that we have is about Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's divorce. So we've got an article here.
So just to clarify, Ben's just been like a meme to me, like with him, with cigarettes, stuff like that. But then after this divorce, I've been finding pictures of him all happy and stuff like that. So that's why I did my thumbnail like that. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. So I guess J-Lo and Ben, they were married and now they're divorced. And
how long have they been together? Like, I think it was 2 years.
Yeah. It looked
So 2022.
2022.
That's a company.
Company.
With Matt Damon. Matt Damon! I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that was like 2 years.
2
that
years.
They've been together.
You know, I don't know. I don't really care about
2 years
Bennifer
together
that
or
much.
2 years married? One of the two.
I thought they were together longer than that. But yeah.
I think they were just married for 2 years.
I
We'll
know.
probably find out in the next segment.
I know a
I
couple.
think the next article.
I know a couple months ago, like J-Lo was putting out like some sort of documentary about her life or something, and ended up like not getting as much attention as she hoped. She actually got a little bit of negative attention from it because like
Really?
people were calling her like a diva and things like that. Like,
Is that when you're
ungrateful.
complaining or something like that?
A
Like,
diva, like she's acting like she's like all that, like entitled to
Oh,
things, like that's allegedly. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about Bennifer that much. I don't really care about Ben Affleck or Jennifer Lopez. I know they were
Yeah.
big when I was younger, but I feel like with any person, right? If you're over time, like you
'Cause,
kind of get
like,
forgotten.
I don't know if it's true though, but media always dictated like Matt Damon, like always like he wrote like the stuff and everything, and then Ben would be like sitting there smoking pot and be like, "Can you got more pot?" Like I think that was like a
Was that
Family Guy
me?
episode.
Okay. Yeah.
That's basically like how he's been dictated.
Depicted?
Yeah, depicted.
Yeah.
I basically have been like goofing on him since he did the Daredevil. movie.
I don't think I even watched that movie. I know Ben Affleck was like Batman at some point, and then he
Yeah, that was so bad.
yeah, and people were making fun of him ever since, as far as I know.
I'm Batman. I live in the shadows. Justice. Forgot them! I need to go to the Batcave. Batman needs his supplies. Forgot them! Slide into battle! Forgot them!
Him and Superman like hate each other, and then he's like,
Yeah.
"Your mom's my mom's name. You're my best friend."
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
was so stupid.
I don't know.
They hated each other at first.
Yeah, I really don't know.
So in this article, it's about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. They didn't sign a prenup for their marriage, and Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, they had like a company like going on.
Okay.
So like that's what's bringing Matt Damon into this scenario.
Oh, okay. I'm like, why are we talking
Because-
about Matt Damon?
Well, because Jennifer Lopez, if she wins like her lawsuit or whatever you would call it, like
Settlement?
a
Like
settlement,
divorce? Yeah.
that she'll be taking like half of Matt Damon's like part of the company, pretty much.
Okay.
So Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's divorce saga has taken a surprising turn, as it's been revealed that the preceding judge has a close personal connection to both Lopez's ex-fiance, Alex Rodriguez, right? Rodriguez?
Yes.
And Ben Affleck himself. While the judge has publicly stated that there is no conflict of interest, one can't overlook the fact that his son-in-law is both Affleck and A-Rod's agent.
Okay. I mean, they can easily just get another judge to look over the case if there is a conflict of interest. I don't think that's a really big deal.
I don't want to go through this whole thing, but here's where it says Ben Affleck's producer partner, Matt Damon, may also become entangled in legal dispute due to the absence of prenuptial agreement. The company, founded in November 2022, 4 months after Ben and Jennifer's marriage, could be considered community property, potentially complicating the division of assets.
So if it was split 2 ways, now it needs to be split 3 ways. Or if not 3 ways, 2 of 3 ways, however much J-Lo wants, I guess.
Yeah. So it's funny that they're calling this like Bennifer, because it's Ben and Jennifer.
Rich people problems. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, so I just wanted to briefly like go through that. And,
Yeah.
I had another article.
Oh, about
This was Jennifer's comments.
Okay.
We can briefly go through this. So Jennifer Lopez is upset and disappointed by Ben Affleck amid divorce. It's really hit her hard.
Wow. Teardrop.
Ads. Jennifer Lopez is upset, disappointed with Ben Affleck amid their divorce occurring to a source, according to a source, occurring. Lopez, 55,
I thought she was in her 50s. Okay.
filed for divorce from Affleck, 52. Jeez, tables have churned. Affleck's going for older people, and then you got like what's his name, Leonardo DiCaprio. He can't go past like 19.
Rocking the cradle. Yep.
Anyways, insider adds that Lopez is comfortable living in the Beverly Hills mansion. Isn't comfortable living in the Beverly Hills mansion. The two purchased in May 2023 for a reported $60 million. She and Ben bought the house for the whole family, and it's way too big for her and to fill. I wonder why.
It's way too big for her. And filled with too many memories. Okay.
So,
Damn.
they got children with ex-Jennifer Gardner, Ben Affleck's ex.
3
Got
kids
18.
there. Then you got like twins from like Mark Lopez or Mark Anthony. Yeah, I mean, again, rich people problems. I wish them all the best. I hope it works out.
So that's it on that.
Yeah. How do you feel about prenups?
I don't know. I think a prenup's like when you want to get with somebody and you're not like 100% sure about like your relationship. To be honest, like, but at the same time, like, you know, one thing should be one person, the other person should be the other person's. After a certain amount of time, they say like you don't fully know somebody until like after like 4 years of like being with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see like if people don't want to wait and then you get married right away, maybe you should have a prenup because you never know what's going to happen. But like say like me and Ayse, like we've been together for like 5 years and then we got married like 2 years ago, but we were like inseparable like as soon as we started dating and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we got married, and then we, like a year later, we wanted to start business, and then not a couple months later, we got pregnant, and
Yeah. Things just happen. It was time. I was feeling old. I had to do something.
yeah, me too. Like I'm older than Ayse.
Yeah. So our next talking point for What's the Tea is
What's the
about
tea?
H3 Show's Ethan Klein,
Ethan.
who calls out his brother-in-law Moses for running to his mother after an episode of their podcast H3 Show where they had Howie Mandel on, who was offering to mediate between Ethan and Moses on their issues, whatever those may be.
Listen to me very clearly, you fucking loser. You're a grown man that cries and bitch and pisses to his mom every time I mention your name. Stop. I don't fucking care. I will never stop talking about you. And he keeps inserting his poor mom into the middle of conflict. And every fucking time he runs and cries and spits and shits to his mom. It's like, grow up, bro. Aren't you like 60? Like, he's old as shit.
He's being a good friend.
Now this
Basically,
happened after a private conversation off air was heard by the audience when their equipment or their button failed.
This new
Final
clip thing,
words
like I have a Discord
are,
of people.
fuck me.
Like, people that join my course, they can use they get access to.
I think we covered most of
We're
it.
doing it.
What
You're
are
making
you
it
doing?
so awkward and terrible.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Just like, this is what I'm talking about when it's always like.
We need to get home for our kids.
It's like, bro.
Oh no, I didn't want to finish it right now. I was just talking about finishing Wednesday.
On Friday. Is it? You guys, like...
Now some people believe that this was used to deflect from his treatment of employees, so him lashing out at his brother like that, brother-in-law. Others believe that he may have harsher criticisms off air based on what was slipped out during that button mishap. On top of this, he's recently been joining and talking about like poker/gambling in general, which goes against his criticisms/beliefs about promoting gambling on YouTube in the past. So he was very high spoken about it. Like he was pretty adamant that he did not support it, and he believed that YouTubers that do promote it were doing a bad thing. So for him to now, you know, talk about poker all the time and gambling, people are calling him a hypocrite.
That's just poker, though.
What do you think? Yeah. And then another topic.
He's not doing like the games that actually like people are getting sponsored. Like he was like with the Vitality or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Like when he was doing his gambling thing, they were just memeing on that. Like.
True. But now, like, he's actually going into like a poker tournament. And, like,
Yeah, but it's a poker tournament.
I don't know. So I don't have any opinions one way or the other.
Because to me, like, poker is like a sport.
Okay. It's gambling.
It's a gambling, but
yeah, I think it's gambling. But there's that. Also, he recently put out an episode or a live show where he said that Frenemies is not coming back, nor should it, in my opinion. He did show a video of like his recent podcast with like Howie Mandel on there, where like that particular video clip was the one that was sent to like their mother, and it caused this whole like Ethan calling Moses out. So
So
I
here's
honestly
the
don't know,
clip,
but
first of all, in
I know now.
totality.
Get you to do frenemies again.
Oh.
And then that's why and maybe you don't want me to bring it up.
You can
tell
talk
me to
about
stop
That's why you asked us.
That's why I asked. I said not only hopefully there's a frenemies reboot. So can I do anything? to fix it?
Normally I would shut this down completely and immediately, but I feel like it keeps coming up. Like, and every time people see us, that's the first thing they ask. So,
Doesn't your mother say it to you?
well, my mom,
Obviously,
endless,
yeah.
obviously.
Well, I'm just telling you as a parent.
But-
This is the clip you censor.
That is family.
What
You
if your
don't-
family member's just a giant fucking asshole?
You could say that, but I love this giant fucking asshole that happens to be my brother.
Howie.
Wow. This is what he heard.
So he goes, they're obsessed. He called me a fucking asshole. Can you believe that?
he showed that, and personally, wish everyone all of the best on that. But that's the happenings with H3 Show's Ethan Klein. Next up, we have MrBeast drama. So far, like anything MrBeast related, I've been hearing only like YouTubers talk about it. But NBC, which is a mainstream news station, broadcasted an episode about unsafe conditions on set, and they posted that today. Well, the day that we're recording this. We'll leave a link for you to watch in the description from NBC. We don't want to get claimed by NBC for sharing their episode, but to summarize for you, he was previously accused of not being the same person on set versus off camera, according to Rosanna Pansino, which is another popular YouTuber.
It's the same on camera than off camera.
Yeah, true. This also follows other negative news being associated with members and employing persons of questionable backgrounds and / past. So this is MrBeast employing people that are questionable. Also,
Like that one guy, what was it? He was like a pedophile or something?
oh well, allegedly, it's
Allegedly,
not like,
yeah, but
it's
that's
not
just
confirmed.
what I've been hearing.
Yeah, so like just things like that, or persons who have been accused of being predators or predatory behavior. Also, there were persons reporting that they have not received adequate food or medical care during shoots and casting calls. Some even experienced hospitalizations from like being trampled on during like these casting calls. Some people are arguing that his So some people are arguing that his philanthropic work is used as a cover to excuse the current controversies that are happening, while others argue that there is an abuse of power and money. So,
Money always changes people.
you think so?
I do.
They say that
It's
Mr.
power and stuff like that, like against
Yeah.
you.
They say that
change.
MrBeast is or Jimmy, that's his name. He's definitely like a ruthless businessman. That's how I've heard some YouTubers describe him as. He's like very much a businessman. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have any opinions about it. I'm just reporting it.
I don't know much about MrBeast. I haven't even watched one of his videos. I just know what I hear on H3.
Yeah, it's always about like these challenges and like using like a lot of money as like a prize and whatnot, and it garners a lot of views. Like I think he's
Money
like,
to make money.
yeah, I think he's one of the most subscribed channels on YouTube.
Yeah, he is.
Behind like
Yeah.
T-Series.
I looked into that. He's got like, I don't know if it's like $1 billion or something like that, but he's got like a lot of.
Yeah.
He's got the most viewership.
Yeah, and that's behind like T-Series and like PewDiePie, like other YouTubers that are pretty popular on this site. And that's it for MrBeast drama. And then next up, we've got Blake Lively's past controversies are resurfacing since going on her latest press tour for the movie called It Ends With Us. Now, I do have another article linked in the description below, and I'm not going to go through the article, but I will summarize what I've read in it. So, the notes that I have are, so there have been alleged rumors or a feud between Blake Lively and her co-star Justin Baldoni. There have also been past controversies brought back to life, such as an interview in 2016 where Lively was rude to a journalist, mocking Kate Middleton's Photoshop fails amidst her cancer diagnosis, which is pretty rude, issues with interviews when promoting It Ends With Us. So this is a movie about domestic violence. Some people say she's kind of been having her like Barbie press tour moment, but really she's like been acting like this mean girl and like I don't know, not really taking the promotion for the movie seriously, because it is about a serious topic. You know, domestic violence isn't really, it's not a joke. And that is it for Blake Lively. And the last one here, if you know anything about Tana Mongeau or Brooke Schofield, they are currently beefing, or were beefing. As far as I was able to gather, it seems like, you know, they still communicate with each other. They still have their canceled podcast going on, so that's good for them.
Hopefully the canceled podcast is going to get canceled.
No, and I think they've got a brilliant name because it can't be canceled. Yeah. So recent issues with past social posts were being brought back to life on behalf of Brooke, and some people have been criticizing her a lot for the posts that she's made on social media in the past. Others are understanding of her recent posts where she apologizes for her behavior and acknowledges that it's not okay and so on. Tana did put out an episode where she was on her own, and she said that she wanted to give Brooke time to just process everything and to learn and grow from it. But some people are calling Tana a hypocrite due to her past controversies. So it's basically the pot calling the kettle black. But according to Brooke, they fight like sisters, and that they're doing fine, and they're still continuing to shoot canceled, and they're going to go on tour later this year, or maybe next year. I'm not too sure.
What kind of tour would it be like?
I don't know what kind of tours these people have. But another comment in general that I found was apparently they haven't really been delivering on their canceled Patreon lately. But Tana posted on social that they'll have a free month and content out soon for any Patreon members. So I guess that's a good thing for any members on Patreon. But overall, what are your thoughts? What are chat's thoughts about these topics? What should I look into next for the next episode? Do you want me to do any deep dives or explain anything to you guys, or teach something to Matt? Let me know, because I'm more in the social media world of it, the pop culture news. So I'm definitely a little bit more tuned in than he is to this kind of stuff. So let me know in the comments below, and I'll check them out and see what I can do for next episode.
Yeah, honestly, the most thing I watch is H3.
Yeah, and I got Matt into H3, by the way.
Yeah, me and I should have been together since 2019, so that's when I started watching. But I should start watching Ethan when he was first doing his regular videos, in Israel and stuff. Back
when he was in Israel, yeah, that's right. When I was in university and stuff, I used to watch his shows all the time, and his little episodes and skits. I thought they were funny.
Ethan's the one that got me he inspired me to do this. He's my motivator, you want to say,
that's really sweet.
Like a role model.
Yeah, I think he's a cool dude. I mean, yeah, I enjoy his content. I like his crew.
Yeah, he does know how to entertain people, and
he's definitely very entertaining, and he's sassy. I like that. Yeah.
So when he goes off about Moses and stuff like that, that's just Ethan being Ethan. Should he done it a different way? Yeah, but definitely. I don't hold anything against Ethan or anything about it. It doesn't make me feel any different about him.
At the end of the day, he's an entertainer.
He's got people on Reddit and stuff like that, his fans and that, they want answers and stuff. He's just not gonna ghost them and not tell them anything.
Yeah.
And his way, he's just doing it more entertaining way.
Yeah.
He's like a dog, you know, like I'll bark at you. You want to come at me, I'm going to bark at you.
As he has famously said about himself, he is a petty bitch. So, yeah.
So we love H3,
Yeah.
we love Ethan and Mila.
Yeah, they're awesome. So shout out to the crew.
Shout out. So I want to get into conspiracy theories.
That is our next section.
Our conspiracy theory I want to talk about today is the simulation theory. Now, I've always thought simulation theory was interesting. And we can go through this guy's post first. And then I can give you guys, like, I wrote like a little story or whatever about like what do I know? I don't know anything, but like if I had to like come up with an idea or something like that about like a simulation theory, there's some like thoughts that I came up with. Just to mind you, I don't know about anything, but let's like just hear about an article that's about this. So this is what is simulation theory. Are we living in a computer simulation? So I don't think it's as black and white as that, but we'll read on about this. So what is reality? Some outside the box thinkers, including philosophers and physicists, propose the answer can be found in simulation theory, which says it's possible and reality is merely an ultra high tech computer simulation where we sim work, sim live, sim laugh, sim love, sim poop.
So if you've ever played the Sims game, that's basically what they're saying, that like we all live in a simulation.
See, like I'll tell you guys my thoughts about it after this. So simulation theory says that we are all likely living in an extremely powerful computer program directed by an entity outside of our physical comprehension. In this situation, humans are not necessarily real and intangible beings, but instead predetermined, coded constructs of the digital world we inhabit. Living in the simulation can be likened to living in a gigantic game of The Sims, like Ayse was saying, except we ourselves are the characters inside the screen. If you live in the computer simulation, then who is the programmer? Swedish philosopher Nick Bostrom contends in his 2003 paper, "Are you living in a computer simulation?" that future generations might have mega computers that can run numerous and detailed simulations of their forebears, in which simulated beings are imbued with a sort of artificial consciousness. Odds are we are products of that simulation, and we may not be original species of humans. I'm not going to go through sum this up. Other philosophers have explained on Bostrom's argument. New York University philosophy professor David Chalmers described the higher being responsible for this potential hyper-realistic simulation is a programmer in the next universe up. Perhaps one of we mortals might consider a god of some sort, though not necessary in the traditional sense.
So God is a programmer. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so these guys like actually think that we're like in a computer.
Yeah.
Like, to me, computer is a man-made product.
Well, that's because that's what we know it as, right? But his is just like pure speculation. Like, there's no tangible evidence. But here's how how would simulated reality work according to this gentleman? So first, everything we know is simulated. In the first scenario, this assumes that everything that exists, including every person, environment, object, occurrence, and sensation, is a byproduct of code. This scenario would require hardware powerful enough to stimulate all these components in known physics on a highly detailed intergalactic scale. Reality in this sense may be imagined as an elaborate open-world program that is running on a supercomputer or quantum computer beyond our capable understanding. So that's one. Two, the world we know is simulated. So in the second scenario, this assumes that humans themselves are real and organic, but the world and the number of people that surround us are simulated.
So it's basically like the Matrix effect.
Kinda, yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, Matrix, like watch that. It's basically like what he's describing this as.
And then it says, to carry this out, we would have to trick our consciousness into thinking that we are in true reality, in which all sensations feel lifelike and simulated characters mimicking humans are able to pass the Turing test, along with powerful computing hardware. This scenario would also require artificial intelligence complex enough to be perceived as real by the human mind. So I think the Turing test is one where you tried, like, AI basically proves that it is self-conscious and aware and able to make its own decisions for itself, and it has its own interests. That it basically is like a human being almost. It's autonomous. So some ways that this second scenario could be achieved is through advanced VR or brain-computer interface technologies. So imagine, just like the Matrix, somebody plugging into you from the back there. Yeah. So that's what the second scenario is. But some arguments for simulation theory is the multiverse and the virtual universes. So Bostrom argued in this 2003 paper that if humans are able to survive thousands of years to reach a post-human state, one in which we have acquired most of the technological capabilities consistent with physical laws of material and energy constraints, it's likely they would have the capabilities to run ancestral simulations. So in a post-human civilization, Bostrom proposes that machines running simulations could be stacked, in that a simulated machine could simulate another machine. It's getting too much for me.
Machines simulate machines.
Basically, I don't think we need to read this whole article.
No. So basically, like, they think that we're just like in a computer.
Yeah, a big giant simulation. So.
Now I want to get into mine. I worked hard on this.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us your theory.
So what I got is some images,
okay,
so that I can pop them up on the screen here.
Okay.
So we'll start with the first one.
Okay.
Okay, so this is math simulation theory.
Sparkles.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about simulation theory. Now, before we dive in, I should clarify that I don't hold rigid beliefs in anything. I'm what you might call an agnostic. And no, that's not the same as atheist. Being agnostic means I'm open to a variety of possibilities. I lean towards theories that seem plausible, but I also think we might never truly know the answers to life's biggest questions. Maybe we're not meant to find out, or maybe we just can't, and I'm okay with that. It's almost liberating to accept that some things might forever be beyond our understanding.
Yeah.
I believe that the human brain's need for knowledge and its desire to explain everything can sometimes be a bit of a crutch. When we can't figure something out, we invent stories to make sense of it all because we're wired to want answers. It's in our nature to seek out the truth even when it might not be there to find. With that in mind, let's get back to the simulation theory. I find it fascinating, but I don't see it in the black and white terms like we're just characters in a video game. Computers and video games are human creations, simplified versions of reality. Our existence, or simulation, if you want to call it that, feels much deeper and more complex. Think of the universe as a massive cosmic multiplayer game where everyone is a player. But here's where it gets tricky. What happens when we die? Where do our souls come from? Are we individual souls that hop into one universe to another, playing different games? Each time we die, it's possible. Another theory I have is that we all come from a single life force. Imagine one singular energy source that splits itself into each living being. When we're born, our unique brain chemistries shape our personalities, making each of us feel like a distinct individual person. But when we die, maybe we just return to that one energy source. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all our own energy sources, just picking which game we want to play next? Like everyone on Earth chose this particular game. But let's be real, anything beyond this universe is probably unimaginable. Any thoughts we have are anchored to our experiences here, and they likely wouldn't apply beyond this reality. Now, if your existence is as simple as just being in a game, I like to believe that animals are just AI programmed to act out their pain but not actually feel it. one of the most mind-boggling things about this world is that every life form is in a way programmed to consume another. Even plants are living beings, and the whole concept of the food chain is pretty messed up if you want to think about it. It would be a comfort to know that when an animal is eaten alive or goes through the horrors of human experimentation or is bred for food, it doesn't retain any memory of that suffering after death. Continuing with the concept of a single life force energy. To clarify what I mean by the single life force energy, imagine it as a giant ball of electricity. I like to think that of this energy as a source of our souls. When the Big Bang happened, which would be like that big energy source, part of it or all that electricity burst forth and created all organic life and everything else in the universe. Every time an organism multiplies, every time an organism multiplies, or when humans and animals reproduce, it's essentially passing on that energy. You can think of each molecule separating as a division of that original energy, constantly being passed down through generations. Now, when we die, what happens to that energy? There are a few possibilities. One is that the energy simply dissipates and ceases to exist. However, I believe it returns to the source from which it came. Perhaps we are stagnant energy, wandering the universe, or being recycled to do power other life forms, like life things or cosmetic events. Maybe we're waiting for the universe to collapse back on itself, returning to a single energy source. That's a little theory that Albert Einstein had, since the universe expands, that at some point it's gonna contract and basically start the Big Bang and start over again. So that's what I mean about that. And the electric ball, once more, that could trigger another Big Bang and begin a new life cycle. In this way, we are all one and in the same. With this perspective, death isn't something to be afraid of. I don't see it as a void of nothingness. Instead, I think it's where we finally find the answers we've been searching for our whole lives. There's comfort in the idea that our fears are just fabrications of our minds, and that in death, we might find a peace and understanding that's impossible to achieve in life. I'm not saying that nothing matters in the end. On the contrary, what we do in life matters immensely. It matters because we have the opportunity to leave behind knowledge, support, and a legacy for future generations. There's probably a reason why we seem to be the only beings with free will, capable of creating, imagining, and figuring out the universe with our languages and sciences. We've created maps and systems to explain our experiences and share them with others. I think our purpose might be to act as caretakers of this earth and the universe. However, our personal, self-centered, egotistic, and sometimes narcissistic traits can hold us back. These traits might seem negative, but they also fuel our drive to advance and improve. In a weird way, they can be a positive force pushing us to achieve more. Life is complicated, full of both positive and negative reactions that balance each other out. I don't want to go too far into it because honestly, what do I know? Right? Yeah, but like I said earlier, the true answers might be beyond our comprehension, something we can't fully grasp with our current understanding of the universe, and maybe that's okay. Maybe some things are meant to be remain unknown.
Yeah, that was deep. That was a lot. I don't know.
That's just scratching the surface. You could drive yourself mad trying to think about stuff like this, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's black and white. It's we're just in a computer game.
Yeah, I don't think we're in a simulation, just the amount of free will that we have, and I don't know.
There's probably other universes, and in that universe, if there's life forms or whatever, in their way, their intelligence could think of completely different things that are unimaginable to us.
Yeah. Definitely.
We just know from things from our experience here on Earth. That's just...
Right. We're definitely very selfish and, like you said, egoistic and narcissistic, self-serving.
Yeah. And I think if we can't figure something out, we come up with a story for it.
Right.
men's been doing that since the creation of Earth. Like they see like lightning or something like that, they think it's a god or something like that. And,
yeah, well, back in the day especially, they believed that, right?
Yeah, it would be like Thor or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then science came around, and then
I don't know if we're in a simulation. I don't know what happens after you die, but I mean, I've had a few close calls, and I can definitely say it's just been black. So it's like you're just non-existent anymore. So I don't know.
It'd be like that. So like, say like, if you were going with my theory of the universe collapsing and then we become one again, and then everything separates out into like different organisms again from that same thing.
Yeah.
Like when you die, it would feel like a flash to you. Like you wouldn't even know. Like it would be the end of the universe, and then you would start over again. Like, but you wouldn't even know, because like, it's all brain chemistry and that gives you thoughts and stuff.
Who knows? Yeah, there's a lot to be proven. We haven't come anywhere close to.
Yeah.
As for me, I believe empirical data more. So unless I see it and somebody can prove it to me, then I don't know. I don't really believe it.
Yeah, like I believe in fossils and stuff, and like that's our data that's in the ground and everything.
Yeah.
And like I try to like think of like better things, like the things that are going on like Earth right now, like just thinking about the present and stuff, and because like that's basically like looking back and being afraid and just not be afraid.
Yeah. Wow, that was an interesting segment. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, no problem. We'll try to think of another conspiracy theory to go off of next, but
maybe you guys can leave a suggestion
for
like
please
a future
do.
episode. Like if there's something you want us to do a deep dive on or like make a presentation about. I'm working on a presentation right now for next episode, so pretty excited about that.
Like hauntings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like, I don't know if
anything.
that's like I'm a 50-50 with hauntings. Like
yeah, I don't know. I kind of believe in bad juju. I don't know.
I do, but honestly, it could be something like just as brain chemistry, like
yeah. But
like I've had some experience and stuff like that, but there's got to be a reason why we don't have physical like evidence of proof of things. And if we do, it's hard to pick which one's real and which one's fake.
Right. Yeah. Because anything can be like
I can watch a video and you see stuff fall on the ground, but is that staged? Like you can never be 100% sure.
Yeah.
But then like with my own experiences, I've seen like weird things before and like voices, like, and who knows like what that comes from.
I get so scared when you talk about stuff like that.
Like I suffer from what do you call it? Not sleep apnea. It's called
sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis. Like I've had that. Like I don't have it anymore, but like when I was younger, I used to have that like constantly. And what sleep paralysis is, it feels like something jumps on you, and you're paralyzed. You can't breathe. You can't talk or anything. You're trying to breathe, and like it just feels like someone's choking you and stuff like that. Like it usually happens in bed.
Yeah.
And it's very scary, and like people think that like it's a spirit or something like that, like a demon or something choking you, but
yeah, I don't know. I've got like a spooky story. So when I was like 12, 13 years old, we were living in our first house, like in Canada, and we had like a friend that was staying over like at our house. And in the middle of the night, like around 2-3 a.m., which like is like a very bad hour to be awake in general. My family always believed that bad juju and things like that happen around that time. So anyways, I hear noises from the basement, and at first it sounds like something fell over, like boxes or something. So I open my bedroom door and I look down the stairs, and I hear like the girl that was staying with us at the time. She's like, "I should come down here." That's what I heard her say. So I was like, okay, I'm coming. So I go all the way to the basement and I don't see her there. And I'm like, okay, maybe she's in the sub-basement, because we have like a sub-basement to the basement. So I go down into the sub-basement, and again, there's nothing there. So I get really scared at this point, and I like book it to my bedroom. And as I'm going up the stairs, I run into the girl that called me down earlier, and I was like, "Did you call me down?" And she's like, "No, Ayse, I don't know what you're talking about." And then I was super scared, so I went back to bed that night, and the next day I told my parents, and my dad, like, he's really superstitious. He was like, oh, that was the devil calling for you. And I was like, oh my God. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I've had experiences too. Like me and Ayse, we, it turns out that we, like, grew up, like, around the same, like, neighborhood. So, like, our houses were basically the same. Like, our first house was a duplex, and you had, like, the top stairs.
Yes.
Then you had the like main floor. And then there was like the downstairs, like, basement, like, and then it went down further into, like, a, what you call that, the sub-basement?
I call it a sub-basement,
which is, like, completely underground.
Yeah.
And then, like, there was some strange shit that used to happen at that place.
In our house, like, before we moved in, the previous owner, like, passed away 2 days before, like, the closing or whatever. Really? Yeah. So, like, I always tried to avoid the sub-basement because I heard that he liked to hang out there a lot, and he had, like, his little tool shop in the corner.
Yeah, my dad had his tool shop, like, in the back there.
Yeah, right around the furnace.
Well, ours was, like, our furnace was right when you got down the stairs. It was a furnace. And then if you kept going to the far wall, there was actually a wall, and then behind that wall was, like, my dad's work area.
Didn't have
That's
a
how
wall.
he had it.
We didn't have a wall. Ours was just, like, plain open, and then to the left is where the
So you had this weird, scary door.
Yeah.
And then we used to have, like, our basketball net on it.
Yeah.
But it was funny, though, because we would try to play basketball, but it was such a low ceiling.
Yeah. But that was my spooky story.
Yeah, so, like, in those places, like, I don't know if my brother will remember this, but we were upstairs one day, and we heard, like, we had a bar downstairs, and then we heard, like, people, like, you know, like, partying, like, you know, clanking glasses and stuff like that. We walked downstairs, and the glass fell, and then there was nobody down there. And we got so scared, and we ran upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me goosebumps. Stories like that creep me out, especially with my own experience.
Yeah. And I've had some, like, experiences where I was, like, laying in bed, and then it felt like someone was, like, sitting down on the edge of the bed. And then I would hear, like, little girl's voice, and she would, like, laugh or something like that, like, right in my ear. And I would be completely frozen, like, I couldn't move, like, I was paralyzed.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
And then, like, you know, toilets. This is scary. My place on this one street that we lived, there was a toilet, like a bathroom, right behind my bedroom door, like my bedroom wall. So I'd be, like, resting against the wall, and then the toilet's, like, on the other side of the wall. And toilets don't flush by themselves. Sometimes they do, like, a little thing or something like that, but this was, like, someone, like, actually pressed the lever. I was the only one in the house to, like, flush the toilet, and this happened, like, a couple of times. And I couldn't explain it or anything.
That's really creepy.
It was very fucking scary.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I don't know. Oof.
Just, like, stories like that, like, it gives me a 50-50, like, is it real? Like, is there, like, obviously it could be, like, something simple, like, happening, but, like, the voice could be, like, in my head or something, but...
I swear I heard it clear as day when that girl
Yeah, and I was awake and to, like, feel it, and plus, with me and my brother, we both, like, I think Jason had his friend there, too, so...
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, there's...
Do you guys, do you guys have any, like, scary stories like that? Feel free to share them in the comments below.
I remember when Ethan, when he started his podcast, like, he used to ask every single, like, person that came to the show, like, if they had a haunting experience, and he never had a haunting experience himself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've had a haunting experience. And, like, my family's really superstitious, so, like, growing up, we were always told to, like, be wary of things like that, and, like, throw salt over your shoulder, or, like, spit over your shoulder 3 times, you know, chase away the bad juju. It'll be interesting if you guys have any, like, crazy stories like that. Do let us know in the comments. Yeah, let us know in the comments.
If we get enough stories, do after, like, what I'm doing this segment right now, making a tier list. We can make a haunting tier list. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, our next segment we're gonna go to is dark comedy topics, and this one's embarrassing moments from, like, well, I picked some from Reddit, but, like, I wasn't impressed with some of them. It took me a lot of, like, looking around the internet to, like, find, like, people's embarrassing moments. See, me myself, I have a lot of embarrassing moments. I picked my 2 top ones that happened recently, but I didn't really care about things that happened in like kindergarten or 7th grade or like college or something like that. And I'm trying to find like adult embarrassments.
Yeah.
And everybody's like finding embarrassments about pooping their pants or something like that.
Yeah.
And then Ayse's such a perfect woman that she doesn't have any embarrassing experiences.
That's not what I've said. I can't think of any like stories where like
that's a good thing.
I've been embarrassed or like
I've done so many. I'm a burnout, like people would call me. And, like I've done so many like embarrassing things in my life.
Yeah, so I've got maybe 1 or 2 stories personally to contribute here, but other than that, nothing really stands out to me as super like embarrassing. Okay, I lived a very sheltered life, so like going out and stuff was a luxury that like I did not have growing up. So I guess I really wasn't in a lot of situations where I had to deal with embarrassment. If that makes sense.
So what I did here was I made a tier list. And I didn't like the website one, so I used Inkscape. Okay, so this is our tier list. I'll make it a little bit bigger. So I have a sheet that we can go off of. So
what we're gonna do is we're gonna read these embarrassing like stories to you, and then on this tier list that we've created, we're gonna try to set them in a tier of like best to worst. So the most embarrassing to the least embarrassing stories, and then we'll also add like our take on it as well and why we think the way we think. It should be pretty interesting. If you have any embarrassing stories, feel free to leave them in the comments below too, and it would be funny to just, you know, read through them and we can all laugh at one another. Have a good time.
Okay, so
it's relatable.
We're calling our tier list the Embarrassometer, the ultimate embarrassment tier list.
Yes.
So we're gonna start off with, I got this from Reddit. It's called me and Ayse had to come up with names with all of these just so we can have like your box to go into the different sections.
Yes.
So we call this one the football streamer. So Ayse came up with streamer. I said steamer at first because of like the steamer relates to poop to me, but she but this story you'll see that it's more of a streamer.
You'll get why I did that. So okay, so here's the post that someone put on Reddit. They said, I mean, it's gotta be when I was 14 playing football with some friends at the park and absolutely shit myself. Just aborted the game mid-play and ran. Shit streaming down my leg. Kids shouting for me to come back. I just took off. Had to wait a few blocks away to get picked up. Yeah.
That is very embarrassing.
That is very
like
embarrassing.
Someone who shit his pants himself.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger.
And he said it was streaming down his leg, so that's why I called it the football streamer.
So football streamer.
Yes. So for me, I don't know. I would say that I would be mortified.
You think that was top?
Yeah, I think that's really... What do you think? I think it's top tier.
I don't know. Like I think it would be flustered to me.
Flustered? I just want to raise it a little. So you think it's flustering? Or flustered?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we can leave that there for now. We can always adjust them
later.
later.
We can always adjust it later.
Okay. So that was the football streamer. Now the next one is called, I'll do the next one too. It's called the Stranger Hand Slip.
This is from Dependent Top 4425 from Reddit.
So they wrote, anyone ever walk up to a stranger when you were a kid and grab their hand thinking it was one of your parents? Yes. Yes, I have. Yeah. Have you done that?
I used to run away and my like
Oh.
I used to like just like you know like you have like the circle rack of like clothes. I used to go hide in there and play hide and seek with like my parents, and my mom would be flipping because she would think that like I was kidnapped or something.
Oh my god, my brothers would do that, and like I was old enough to know better, but like they totally got a whooping once my dad got a hold of them. So definitely didn't do that too much.
Yeah, I was one of those kids that like you needed to put a leash on.
Yeah, so let's see. So stranger hand slip right here.
Right there, yeah.
I would call that embarrassed but survived.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because,
Okay,
you know,
we'll put
it's
it there.
like an innocent, like, mistake. Like, you know. I don't know. As a kid, I'm giving more leeway for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the second one. Next story.
So here's a Walmart wardrobe malfunction. Now this is from own accountant 4884 from Reddit. Was squatting down to pick up my wallet in Walmart, ripped the whole ass out of my jeans. I guess they mean that like they ripped the whole, like when you bend down, like your ass crack like rips open.
That's happened to me before. That
happens to me at work.
Yeah.
Like we got a lot of sharp things. There were so many times like I bought like new pants and then I would get caught on like the line and like it would rip my pants completely open. And I have to spend the whole day like that.
Yeah.
Especially like the crack part. But this sounds like it's probably a woman, maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah,
what
who knows?
I love
They
about
don't
Reddit
say.
is it's anonymous. Like I don't dive into these people's lives or. Thank you for the story.
I don't know. Either between.
I would call that awkward. It's awkward. It's happened to me before in public, and it's just you try to.
It's
hide
definitely
it.
higher than the hand slip.
Yeah. So pretty awkward.
Here's a kindergarten crayon chaos. This one was deleted by the user, but it was still there, so I took it anyways. I was standing with a bunch of young moms waiting to pick up my great-granddaughter from kindergarten last week. She came running out the door with a picture she drew and colored. Look at my horse. I even gave it a big dong. She said something else, but
Nice. I love that. That is so cute. That's adorable. I don't know. I would be laughing if I was that parent or the grandparent. So
yeah, but some like older people, like they're very like, especially if they're very like Christian or something like that. Like
true.
Like that could be mortifying, like very embarrassing for them.
So I guess this, for me, this would be embarrassed but survive, because to me this is like a nothing burger. Like it's hilarious to me, but I could see how it could be awkward for those that would be more sensitive.
Yeah.
To that.
So.
So
I still think it's higher than stranger hand slip.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm just saying, if that was my kid, I'd be laughing.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. And then I probably tell the parents.
The old tiny people, because they were just raised different.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, you want to do this next one?
Yes. So this one's called Dress Down Disaster by Floridane on Reddit. Apparently they wore a new dress to work when they were in their early 20s. I'm not a confident person by any stretch, but as I nipped out of the office to get my lunch from the nearby shop, I noticed people were looking at me and it felt great. Until a stranger tapped me on the shoulder and quietly informed me that my dress was tucked into my underwear. So it's been about a decade and I still always double check after I've used the loo. This happened to me. So I definitely relate with this one. It is a little bit, it's embarrassing. And then
see, guys don't really care, so this is more of a woman thing.
And now, like, whenever I wear a dress, I always make sure that, like, you know, it doesn't get tucked in my underwear, or like, you know, I don't have like a wedgie or anything like that. Like, so for me, this one would be
I can't rank this because, like, I'm a guy.
Yeah, for me, this one's cringe.
Okay.
It'd be mid-tier for me for this one. I don't want anyone seeing my panty or my butt.
Okay. You want to do the next one?
Yeah, so this next one is called Bluetooth Blunder by NPC261939 on Reddit. They wrote, years ago I thought I was having a conversation with someone while waiting in line for food. It turns out this new thing called Bluetooth has just come out, and the dude was talking to his friend the whole time.
See, me and Ayse, I was telling her that I had a story where, like, I was in the bathroom and then I thought the guy in the next stall was talking to me, but it turned out he was just on his phone or something the whole time.
Yeah.
But, like, every time, like, I said something, he was replying, like, with my talking. And
yeah. That happened to me at the mall when we were at...
Yeah?
We were actually together. We were at that one store. I don't want to say its name. But there was a woman and she was, like, talking. Like, and she wasn't holding anything, like, in her hands. She did have an earbud on. But, like, every time she was talking, she was looking at me. And I was responding to her.
That's why she was looking at you.
I was responding to her, and then
who's
finally...
this crazy person responding to me for?
Yeah, and then finally she goes, oh, no, sweetie, I'm on the phone. And I was like, oh, my God, I thought you were talking to me. She's like, no, I'm talking to someone else. Sorry. I was like, you're looking right at me. Like, eye contact, you know?
Right.
So, this one, I would
This one's
say
pretty awkward.
You think so? I would say embarrassed but survived, like bottom tier. This one's.
I
Like,
still think it's higher than the Stranger Hand slip.
okay, all right. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. Okay.
It's pretty embarrassing.
All right, next one.
So this one's called Slushy Snafu. This is from Run.
Non_run.
Underscore. Okay.
Yeah.
I pulled the wrong way on the slushy machine and broke the handle off, and it started pouring everywhere.
Oh.
That'd be like very embarrassing. I would just be like, I didn't do it. It was him.
Yeah, no, I'd be super embarrassed.
Yeah,
And
because it would just keep this stuff would just be coming out. Like it wouldn't
yeah.
stop.
I wonder if like they had to pay for all that wasted slush, but
The person, no.
I guess not. Yeah. Dang. I mean,
They would just have to put a better sign up
They
or
pulled
something.
it the wrong way, so like, who does that? Like, there's clearly one way that it goes.
So that's either flustered or cringeworthy.
If that happened to me, I would be flustered for sure.
Okay.
Because I'd be like stressing out, like I'd be trying to catch it, make sure it doesn't make like a mess, putting like 100 cups under it.
I'd be like,
Yeah. Drinking it. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Next one is called Train Toilet Fiasco by Jay's That.
JD number.
Yeah. I forgot to press the lock button on the train while sitting on the toilet. Of course, it opened up for all to see. To make matters worse, the train hadn't left the platform, and I could see police officers as well as the public having a laugh at my expense. I have never made the same mistake. Yeah.
I had something similar, but it was when I went to go get my, I was going to get a physical, and it's when they make you, like, they touch your balls and they make you cough.
Oh, God.
Well, they told me to, like, go into the room, take my clothes off, and put that, like, blanket thing on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there with the blanket thing on me, and then the doctor opens the door. He doesn't close the door. He rips the fucking blanket thing off of me. And then there's a woman sitting there in the fucking hallway, and she's watching.
Oh.
It was so embarrassing.
Well, I hope it wasn't cold in the room.
Stop it.
That's funny. Wow.
Yeah, that happened to me.
You also have stories where, like, you've walked in on people, right? Like, at work
Yeah,
and
like, I would go to the bathroom, and it'd be a stall, and they wouldn't lock the door. And I opened it, and the guy's just like, whoa. It was fucking dongo, and it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Lock the door. I don't know how many times I've done that. I've had relatives that would, like, take a shit with the fucking door open.
Yeah, you know, my father would do that too. He'd leave the door right
I'm not
open.
used to that, so that's kind of like when I'm growing up, like, that's, like, traumatizing to me.
Yeah. Did any of your parents do that? Because mine did, and it was really traumatizing. Like, now I have to shut the door when I'm doing my business.
Like, when Marcus comes, even if he's a baby, like, I don't want to be naked around him. Like,
yeah.
I just feel very awkward about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is train.
Maybe it's a thing that just old-timey parents did. I don't know.
I think so. Like,
And literally, like, we would sit outside the bathroom door, and then we would have, like, a full conversation with my father, like, through the open fucking door. Yeah, it wasn't. It was, yeah.
So this is pretty.
I'd
say
be
it's like
mortified. Yeah, it's pretty mortifying to have people laughing at your expense like that. Yeah.
Here's a oops video review. Okay, so this is from Sarah Schindler,
Yep.
89. At a friend's house, I accidentally showed everyone a sex tape my husband and I made. I was trying to share a concert video on my laptop, but when my friend's husband connected it to their TV, he mistakenly opened the wrong folder. The naughty videos played in full view before I could stop them. My friend's husband freaked out, my friend laughed hysterically, and my husband remained unbothered. I wanted to disappear, but thankfully we laughed it out loud. We laugh about it now.
I love how the husband was unbothered by it. He's like, yeah. Wow. Okay, so as the wife, I would be pretty mortified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Something that we
Oh,
made.
video review?
Yeah, so something that, like, we made for us that's intimate.
So that's mortified.
Also, like, didn't they label their video like, you know, don't watch or don't open, you know?
Like nowadays, you can put it on a separate disc or something.
Yeah. I don't know. That's funny. Friend laughing. If I was the friend, I'd laugh my ass off too.
Alright, how do you want to do this one?
Sure. So this one's called WhatsApp Whoopsie by an anonymous user on Reddit. They say, yesterday I meant to forward a funny photo of a naked man with a humorous caption to my friend's WhatsApp group. But I accidentally sent it to my office group instead, which includes 70 people, some of whom are women. I quickly apologized and my friends flooded the group with 200 to 300 messages to cover up my blunder. Thankfully, the office chat went silent after that. Oh boy, that is really embarrassing.
That's very embarrassing.
Yeah, I would be mortified because you don't want HR to get wind of that.
You can lose your job for sure.
You can lose your job,
that.
yeah. So I'm happy they didn't, but if that was me, I'd be mortified. Thank God his friends had his back, but...
Okay, so this one's yours, Ayse, but you haven't, like, gave me the whole description yet,
Okay.
so do you want to talk it out?
Oh gosh, so this is my most embarrassing story. So this would have been when I was in med school. We had a night out where, like, after exams we would celebrate. So completely hammered out of my mind, like the most drunk I've ever been in my life. The following day I still felt like I was drunk and I didn't recover until like the evening, and I still felt off. So as I was cooking myself dinner in my kitchen, I felt a rumbling in my tummy, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm percolating. Maybe I need to pass a little bit of gas. So I tried to push out that little bit of gas, but as you can imagine, it wasn't that. It was just a mess. And I didn't have any pants on. Like, it was just me in my apartment, like, because I lived alone in the studio, like,
Oh, so you were
apartment.
alone? You weren't around anybody?
No, I was alone, but I was still embarrassed.
That's fine then.
Yeah, but I had to like run to the bathroom and take a shower like stat, like immediately, and that was my most embarrassing moment alone.
See, I almost did that at work not too long ago, and like,
Yeah.
I went to work, like, my work was like an hour away.
Yeah.
So when I got to work, just exactly what Ayse said, like, I thought I was just passing gas, and I farted, but then I felt something. It was like wet, and I was like, no. So I had to play it cool, like walk into the shop, hey, like say hi to everybody, and that, and then like sneak into the bathroom to like assess the damage.
Yeah, thankfully it wasn't a mess, because I worked with someone who had like that happen at work, like on the production floor.
Yeah, I heard the story, yeah.
And you could see it trail as they walked away, and then even after they came back, you could just smell it, and it was, yeah, it was a tough day. But yeah, that is my gross story.
Okay, so
I was mortified by that.
I think it's mortified.
Yeah.
You're drunk diaper drama, right?
Yeah.
I think it's mortifying, but at the same time, you were alone.
I was alone, yeah. I don't know what it is about drinking, but like, yeah, it always...
So you're embarrassed, but survived to me.
Yeah, okay, I was embarrassed, but I survived. Yeah, okay, fair. I was alone. That makes sense. But I imagine...
It makes a difference when there's actually like people that witness it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. You're right. Okay.
Like, I've had times I've been so sick that I would like poop, puke, and have to like pee, like everything all at the same time.
Oh.
And I'm like going in the bathtub and I'm on the toilet. Like,
that was
so
me
sick.
the morning when I woke up after drinking. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna get to two of the ones that I picked for this thing. Now, this stuff still like haunts me. Okay. So my first one, I call this one Apartment Shuffle Fiasco. So I once ran up the stairs in our apartment building after doing laundry. Like, our laundry's out in the basement. And then I went to go run up, and I confidently walked into what I thought was our place. And instead I found myself in stranger's apartment, greeted by confused faces. Realizing my mistake, I quickly apologized and bolted out of there. The embarrassment still haunts me to this day.
I got like an old lady living right underneath us, and that's who like his.
Like I went in there and like I thought they were visiting, and I'm looking around like I was like, why are you in my apartment? And then I'm looking around, and like I don't notice anything, and then that's when it clued in like I wasn't in the right apartment. Like, who doesn't lock their door? They probably thought I was trying to break in or something. It was so embarrassing. Like,
yeah, no, that's definitely funny and embarrassing. I would be pretty, yeah.
Yeah, it still haunts me to this day.
Oh no.
So, to me.
And this is when Matt and I were like first dating / Did you move in at that point?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
So I was mortified. I'm mortified.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I respect it. That's. For sure,
Okay.
that's your experience.
There's another one too. Okay, so this one, I don't know if it's worse than that one, but this is pretty bad. Okay, so I'll give you some context. I was just getting a new job, and I haven't started this job yet, but this boss really wanted me to work for him, and I was still working at my previous job.
Yes.
And our breaks are very, very short, so I only have like 10 minutes to like message Ayse and like eat my lunch, and then so like me and the new boss were like chatting during this time. So I just landed a new job, and my new boss was already texting me. The next day, I was on a quick 10-minute break at my old job. Those breaks are so short, I barely had the time to inhale, let alone do anything substantial. So I sent a sweet message to my wife saying something like, "You're so beautiful, I can't wait to come home to you, yada yada yada."
Yeah.
Then I hit send and realized, oops, I just texted that message to my soon-to-be new boss.
Yeah.
Cueing the wave of embarrassment crashing over me like a tidal wave. I panic, apologize profusely, and prayed that did ruin my chances at this new gig. Lesson learned, always double check who you're texting before spilling your heart out.
Yeah, and luckily, like with his boss, he's like, "Oh, it's good to know that you're like a family man." So, yeah, it wasn't.
I'm blushing right now.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about it.
Oh, honey, it wasn't embarrassing. Luckily, you didn't say anything dirty.
Oh, I usually say dirty stuff like in the morning.
No, luckily it wasn't.
I'm glad
dirty.
it wasn't that time.
Yeah, it was pretty safe.
Like, it was so good last night or something.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, I'm not shy when I text Ayse.
Oh god.
I like to make her blush.
Oh lord.
But this was a pretty like vanilla, you would say, like message.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that this is definitely a mortifying thing to like text your, like, of anyone, like a new boss.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
you're trying to impress and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that was our embarrassometer.
So I would like to, I actually came up with a cheat list.
Okay.
And I want to see how we did compared to this list.
And this was a list that ChatGPT.
Yeah, I got ChatGPT to like rank these.
Yeah.
And then this is what he thought.
We think ChatGPT is a male.
It. I don't want to say it. Like, it just sounds...
Call him a he, yeah.
Okay. So, for ultimate... Well, we'll start at the bottom. So, bottom tier, there was nothing.
According to Chat.
Yeah. Low tier, the awkward, was dress down disaster. Where do we have dress down disaster?
We had it at cringeworthy.
So, dress down disaster to, like, us human beings is pretty cringeworthy.
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT thought Bluetooth blunder was low tier.
Okay.
Bluetooth blunder, yeah, we had it as awkward.
Okay, so we pretty much matched Chat.
Okay, so we matched that one. The kindergarten chaos, that was
I think that was also
awkward.
Yeah. Okay.
So we thought that was awkward too.
So we got 2 of 3. Okay.
Okay, so going up to the next tier, we got cringeworthy. So we got football streamer. Football streamer, we thought that was flustered.
Yes.
Which I do believe that was flustered. Drunk diaper drama. This is pooping your pants while drunk. That's Ayse's one. So, ChatGPT didn't know the context that she was alone.
Yeah, so maybe he didn't get the whole story, but...
But if if that would have happened to me, I would have definitely been, like, depending on how old you are, like, and how what situation happened, I either be like flustered or mortified by it.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, like, especially if you're younger, if that happens around like younger people, like that sticks with them, and then they can make fun of you for like the rest of your life. But you could be like known as that person like afterwards.
Yeah.
So that could be pretty mortifying.
Oh, embarrassing.
Okay, so
I'm happy I was alone for that.
Slushy snafu, that was mid-tier.
Okay.
We said that
We
was
said
flustered.
flustered.
That would be
Okay.
pretty flustered.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger hand slip. That's grabbing stranger's hand thinking it was your parents.
I thought that was bottom tier, but I guess not.
I think that was pretty bottom tier too.
Yeah. It's not that serious, chat. Calm down.
I know. It's not like I've gone to a wrong car before.
I've done that too, yes. Mhm.
Like sat down and like, oops.
Yeah. It happened the other week when I went for my ultrasound.
Oh, the same kind of car?
It was a completely different model, but it was black. So, and it looked similar, but it was a completely different model. So I tried to open the door and I'm like, why are you not opening? I was like, why is the dashboard taller? Why am I short? And then I realized that my car was one over, so I was like, oh, I'm just an idiot.
You never know if someone's going to think that you're trying to like break into their vehicle too.
So that was a little bit embarrassing. Okay, so that's embarrassing.
Okay,
yeah, so I
so-
did have another one there.
Here's the fluster tier. So Walmart wardrobe malfunction. And
We said it was awkward.
yeah, we said that was awkward.
If I'm at Walmart, I would just go
WhatsApp
get
whoopsie, sending an inappropriate photo to your group. I thought that was mortifying.
Mm-hmm.
And you thought that was mortifying too.
I did, yep. According to chat, he thinks that's flustered.
My apartment shuffle fiasco. He thought that wasn't too. He thought that was flustered. Like to
Yeah.
me, like
Even
that's mortifying.
Yeah.
Like you're going in a stranger's apartment. Like you don't know what they're gonna think. You know, like that still like haunts me to this day. Like,
Oh.
let's see here.
And then
For the top, we got the Oops video review. We talked about that one. The train toilet fiasco. That's when forgetting the door to like the train toilet was open so
Yep.
everybody can see. And my boss text blunder, which we picked for ultimate tier
Yeah.
2.
so we pretty much got everything on the mortified that chat put down.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't think my apartment thing was that bad. How dare you?
How dare he?
So that was that segment.
Yeah. Let us know any of your embarrassing
Yeah, let us know
or
embarrassing.
cringeworthy
We would love
stories.
to like
Oh, yeah.
come to this again. Like
Definitely.
I was not impressed with. I was getting so many shit ones, and I was in 7th grade and stuff like that. Like, I don't care about that crap. I don't care about like kids. I want to know about adult things.
I want to know more interesting ones. So if you guys can give us like a list, maybe we'll revisit this segment in the future and do like a new tier list.
Everybody does something embarrassing, so
Yeah.
let's just instead of like being mortified by it, let's
Yeah.
just have a laugh about it.
Exactly.
Not laugh at each other, but just laugh with each other.
Exactly. So you can leave it in the comments or visit our Reddit community at Entertain Us.
Yeah, that'd be a great topic to talk about.
Yeah, and you can just make a post there, and then we'll come back to it at some point when we have enough. So thanks.
So I hope we covered a lot of good stuff for you guys. Like for us, this is like a Wednesday, and we're gonna try to get this out for Sunday. But yeah, we're usually like almost a week or half a week behind, like when our content comes out. So hopefully stuff's still relevant.
Yeah.
And if you guys got any like interesting topics you guys want to hear or anything, just let us know. And
Definitely. Leave it in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts. If you want to have any kind of discussion.
like,
Ooh.
subscribe.
Yes.
Hit that bell notification.
Yep.
It would really do us a lot. Like.
That would do us a great favor, and we really appreciate you being here with us.
Yeah, because the whole point of this podcast is to entertain us, to entertain you.
Exactly.
You want to be entertaining.
Yep. And don't forget to check out our sponsors, Ontario Soaps
And GetnGiveCrafts.
That's right. And feel free to check out our websites. They're linked in the description below as well.
And then we'll have links for all the stuff that we talked about too.
That's
that I can
right.
find.
Yep.
Sorry, some of the videos I know now that like once I see something on Reddit, most of the stuff that I'm gonna like is probably not gonna be posted on Reddit for too much longer. So I'm gonna like get it like screenshot like right away so I can show you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Because it's like only been a couple of days and it's gone now.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I've been working hard on these videos and stuff, and the best ones I want to show you I can't find now.
Oh, it's okay. I still enjoyed it. Like, I had a great time. I hope
I'm
you
having
guys
a
did
hard
too.
time like finding videos. So like I said, like if you guys know like good like video programs like or like a Reddit hack to like look for like good videos and stuff, like let me know, and I'll share with you guys and we'll make some good content with it.
We'll post it in our comments or
Because
like in
I
the
think
Reddit
that's
community.
our favorite like segment is sharing the videos.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Some of them like I have never seen before. Others I was kind of familiar with. So it's always interesting to see something new and react to it.
Because me and Ayse, we don't watch TV too much. We like.
I don't know.
I honestly just like I have Steam, the Steam program that you can download games, and I've been like I put stuff on wish list and I just wait for it to go on sale. So Hogwarts Legacy just came on sale, and I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I think when I was a kid, I went to go see the first Harry Potter like in theaters, but I never read the books or anything like that. But
same, I didn't.
So the game came on sale for like $20, so I bought that, and like I'm gonna play that for a little bit soon.
I just usually watch podcasts, or like right now I'm busy crocheting a bunch of baby booties, so that's kind of what I've been doing to keep myself busy right now.
And I've just been doing stuff with shorts, and because like I had some shorts that would take me all day to like make.
Yeah. But you're getting really good at editing.
Yeah, and I hope we're getting better at making these podcasts and like delivering our information in that. If you can see me like in the first episode, between the first and the second episode, like I'm starting to come out of my shell now.
Yeah, and I think our editing is getting better too. So
yeah,
hopefully with every episode it gets a little bit better and
so
better.
I did the first episode like edited. Ayse edited the second episode, and then I'm gonna edit this episode. So we're just gonna go back and forth. But what I want to do is I want to edit it, and then like Ayse's really good at like getting some fine details, like
thank you.
Like she like she like adds like these cool like things. So like I'm gonna do mine. I want Ayse to look at it, and then she can pop in some. Because we work better as a team.
Yeah,
like, that's what we're great at. We make a great team.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm more like speed and stuff like that. Like I do a very good job, but Ayse is like thorough.
Yeah, I'm very meticulous. Yeah.
So we had a great time with you guys today. Thank you guys for watching, entertaining us, episode 3.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Entertain you.